Hello, my name is Zuru. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I create a lot of beauty related content, and if that's what you're into, definitely subscribe. Don't think, just do. Today I'll be showing you how to achieve this latte makeup look that's been going around on TikTok. In my opinion, it's the perfect look for summer. So let's get into it. Probably should take off my glasses. How else will I do my makeup? So remember when I tried underpainting a few videos ago? I'm still obsessed, so we're gonna do it again, but with a twist. Not me about to do my makeup without priming. I'm gonna prime with my milk concoction, Hydro Grip Mattifying Pore Eclipse, the eye primer. Now that I'm done priming, we're going to start with bronzer, and I'm gonna be using this new one by VIEVE. This is the VIEVE Modern Radiance Cream Bronzer, a lightweight and buildable cream formula that's enriched with skin-loving ingredients to give your complexion natural-looking sun-kissed glow. You get 33 grams of products for £31, and it comes in 4 shades: light, medium, tan, and deep. I got mine in tan only because deep seemed a tad red, which is fine. I just didn't want that on this occasion. Starting with my cheeks, I work the bronzer into my skin and up to my temples in gentle stippling motions in the same angle as the one from the outer nostril to the outer eye. On my temples or the side of my face, I apply it in the space between my edges and my brow. Moving towards the forehead, however, I apply it closer to my hairline. I haven't got the biggest forehead estate, so I typically apply it this way to keep the proportions uniform. That being said, we're doing a very bronzy look today, so I'm going to be a bit more generous with that bronzer and take it down just a little bit further. I typically don't do this, but I'm going to apply the same bronzer to my jaw as well, starting from under my ear, down and along, stopping just shy of my chinny chin chin and blending that down into my neck and up a bit as well. For my nose, I'm going to apply the bronzer right down the center and blend it out for a more sun-kissed look. Taking that bronzer, I'm going to go up the sides of my nose, into the crease of my eyes, and into the front of my brow. I love this technique because it brings back definition to my bridge and eyes. Then to start off my eyes, I'm just going to take that bronzer through my crease and into my temples. I feel like I'm being deceived by the big light that I've got behind you guys, but doesn't this bronzer on its own just look so wearable? I feel like I could just and go outside. People will look at me like I lost the plot. But anyway, on to concealer. I'm going to be using my Too Faced Born This Way concealer under my eyes, on my forehead, above my top lip, and the center of my chin. Basically the places I typically conceal. For foundation, we're going to be trying a new one for the first time. The HAUS Tri-Clone Skin Tech Medium Coverage Foundation. And I got the shades 350 Medium Cool and 370 Medium. So I usually use my chest to shade match, and I realized now in this moment that I made the wrong decision by wearing a shirt that goes all the way up to my neck. It comes in 51 shades, which are organized in 6 categories: fair, light, light medium, medium, medium deep, and deep. First impressions very quickly. This foundation is very liquidy, however, it's a lot. Tiny little drop goes the longest way. The texture is very smooth. It has a liquidy feel, but it's very creamy, if that makes any sense. I have tried foundations that were more on the liquidy side like this one, and they felt like dry oil. This does not feel like that. It feels like it could be on the light moisturizer side of life, but it's a foundation. I would say the Nars Light Reflecting Foundation is the closest I've tried to it in terms of like consistency, but I think this is even more liquidy than that. A little pump and it's already running down your face. It's very, very, very weird, but I don't hate it so far. I think I quite like it. In regards to the shades, I'm pleasantly surprised by both of them. I bought these 2 shades blind because the nearest Sephora to myself is in London, and that's what, 6 hours away. For a foundation, I'm not traveling that far. Now, because I already feel very confident that medium cool is going to work for me, so I'm going to be using 370 medium neutral because it is the lighter one. And to be perfectly honest, I don't really have a choice. I can't return either of these shades to anybody, so yeah, I'm stuck with them for the rest of my life. I don't think it's going to severely negatively impact this look, and I'm skilled enough to make it work. So let's try the lighter one, 370 medium neutral. By the way, the HAUS foundation has 30ml worth of products and costs 42 Great British pounds. To apply, I just buff it all over my face, blending it into that contour and concealer till I'm happy with not only the coverage but the seamlessness between the different products. I'm going to quickly take my Rare Beauty concealer and apply the smallest amount in a line on my outer under eye diagonally towards my temples and on my lower cheek in a slant similar to that of my cheekbones, and blend it all out. This will help give the illusion of a more elongated face. I'm going in with bronzer again. I know I'm gonna be really light-handed, okay, I promise. I just want the warmth to be the main character today. Fun fact, I've actually always preferred bronzers to blush. I've only just started getting into blush in the past couple years. Speaking of blush, I got 2 new ones from Nars. These are the Nars Afterglow liquid blushes in the shades Brazen. Okay, this is Dolce Vita and Insatiable. And in this moment, I'm realizing I ordered Brazen. I don't know why they gave me Dolce Vita. I'm gonna have to send an email to somebody. Anyway, we've got 2. I'm just realizing the names, Brazen and Insatiable. Those are very interesting names to pick together. Jesus, is that your? Insatiable, I definitely wanted because have you seen the color? It's beautiful, man. And Dolce Vita, I did not want. I wanted a more peachy blush. I'm going to be using the shade Insatiable. I'm going to apply to the highest points of that bronzer on my cheek for a subtle wash of color, and I'm also going to take it into my outer under eye because I like how it looks. Now the blush is done, I'm going to be using my brow pen from ABH and black eyeliner to create 4 freckles. Pray for me. I didn't realize freckles sold on Beauty Bay, or I'd have got it. At this point, I think I just need all these stores to merge together so I don't have to go to 10 different places to get what I want. And while I'm here, I'm just going to go ahead and do my brows. I'm really happy with how that looks now. I look like a polka dotted goddess. Now I'm going to set my face with my new powder. This is the HAUS Labs Bio Blurring Talc Free Loose Setting Powder. It claims to be a lot of things, including being infused with skincare ingredients, but we'll get into that in a bit. In this pot, you get 7 grams of product for 36 Great British pound. I'm going to be applying this only in the center of my face with a soft, fluffy brush to get a light set. The rest of my face doesn't get as oily, and I want to keep that glow from within effect. So instead of setting my full face, I'm going to focus on my T-zone, and if I've got a tiny bit left on my brush, I might just dust that all over my face, just for funsies. You know, going back to the eyes, I'm going to use my Mothership 9 palette in Utopian Dream, and I'm only going to be using 3 shades, maybe 4, we'll see. This brownie sort of shade there, this funky one here. I thought I'd be able to use just the 1 palette. I might need a second one, but we'll start with those 2 first, okay? Taking that matte brown shade, I'm going to put it all over my crease, blending it out to be big, bold and bad and bougie, and I'm taking it down to my under eye as well. This is the first time I'm using the Sigma brush. It is so soft, so velvety. Oh my god, what have I been missing all my life? Then I'm gonna take this shiny brownie duochromatic shade from the same palette all over my lid, and I'm gonna blend it out to be big and bad and bougie. Why do I keep saying this? I ended up using this shade over here as well, just because that other one was pulling a little too chartreusey purple. So this brought like the bronzy brown to the mix, if that makes any sense. I couldn't find a gold that I liked in the Mothership 9, so I've got the Mothership 10. I'm gonna go in with this gold shade over the center like a halo eye, with a little bit of that, you know, just for a little razzle dazzle, and then this shade on like my inner corner. And then line my waterline with this Charlotte Tilbury brown eyeliner, then apply mascara to my top and bottom lashes. And for lashes, I'll just do them off camera, okay? I cannot. For my lips, I'm going to be doing a nude combo. Surprise, surprise. I first line my top and bottom lip with a brown liner, then I go over the Cupid's bow bottom and outer corners with Coin Collector, then again with that black lip liner from Makeup Forever, I believe? Makeup Forever. And I think next I'm going to use my new Nars Afterglow Sensual Shine lipstick in the shade Truth or Dare. I mean, it's more color than nude, and I was really curious as to what it looks like on me, so I'm so sorry. Anyway, that's it. That's all. Nice and simple. And it's a cute color. To set, I'll be using my Milk Hydro Grip setting spray first, and then after that's dry, I'll use the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray as well. The The milk spray gives a radiant, glowy, lived-in look and blurring effect, in my opinion, and the Charlotte is there to just hold everything in place. On its own, the Charlotte one is so strong, it feels like I have like dry, torn skin about to rip, but I find that using them together works well for me. This may seem counterintuitive, but I like to apply highlight after setting with spray. It helps it melt into the skin better and it looks less powdery, and for an even more skin-like finish, you can go ahead and spray it one last time. And this is the final look. Bronze, glowy and warm, just like a cup of latte, apparently. This is Cookie Jar by Fenty Beauty. I promise you this is brown. Why does it look orange on me? And this is Honey Waffles, Fenty Beauty as well. It's nude, but it's a lot lighter than the other one. Ooh, she's bright. Instead of looking orange, this one now looks peach on me. It's still nice. Your girl is beautiful. Anyway. So I was going to say that I wouldn't be upset if you didn't watch this part of the video, but that's a lie, so watch it. So I'm going to give my review and thoughts on the VIEVE bronzer, the HAUS Labs foundation and powder, and the Nars Afterglow blush and lipstick. It's gonna be rapid fire, brace yourself. VIEVE bronzer, it's got just the 4 shades. I'm not sure about the fair and the other one, but the tan, it seems like it's gonna be able to work for a bunch of different people. On myself, it doesn't look too overpowering or too overwhelming. I wasn't trying to be light-handed, at least not initially. It looks natural. The deep, I think I might be picking that one up at some point because I do love a good red tone bronzer, but not today. Have you ever seen a red latte? Well, if you have, I stand corrected. I really like the packaging. It does give you a lot of space to dip your brush, your fingers, whatever you need in that product there. The product is very, very creamy and it melts upon contact. This shade does have a very chocolatey brown sort of look. It can be built up. You can also sheer it out to basically nothing. So this product claims to be a lightweight buildable cream formula that's enriched with skin-loving ingredients to give your complexion a natural looking sun-kissed glow. Yeah, I think it lives up to its claims. I was worried about the pigmentation of this product, but I was worried for nothing. It's very, very pigmented. If you are significantly darker than me though, try get in the dark. So I never actually set it with powder because I wanted to see if it was very oily, if it dried down weird, if it was heavy, if it was comfortable in the face. It's absolutely beautiful. It does have like a satiny, healthy sheen to it, but it's not oily. It stays where you put it. It looks nice, but it's also still very creamy. I'm loving the formula so far. As an oily girl, I do think I recommend this for oily people as well. I think you will absolutely love it. If you are so inclined, you can probably put it in your face and just go out. I think it's great. To be perfectly honest, it's VIEVE. I'm expecting just greatness from her, so I'm not surprised, but I'm very pleased with it. Do I recommend the VIEVE bronzer? Yes, I do. Go out and buy it. You have my blessing. Next up we have the HAUS Lab foundation. I think with this foundation, just looking at the shades on the screen, okay, because I don't have them, I think there could be a few more shades added between the medium, deep and deep categories. How I found my shade, I watched a bunch of videos. I will do my best to leave them linked in the description box below for you guys. I went on the HAUS Labs website and I did the little quiz thing to find out my shade. Whenever you have those quizzes, guys, don't lie about your skin condition. I did it twice and that's how I got these 2 shades. I think the first time I said that I was oily skin and the second time I said I was combination. I don't remember, and they were very close to each other on the foundation wheel, so I decided why not just get both of them and see if they both work. And honestly, I look too good. You can't tell me nothing. I am very, very confident that this shade is gonna look amazing on myself. Oh, also I do remember recently Trend Mood saying that HAUS Labs is coming out with a discovery set of all the foundations in little tiny baby bottles. You can always pick that up, figure out which one works for yourself, and then go out and purchase the big bottle. I feel like half of your money is going into this packaging because this thing is so blood clot heavy. The one major thing you need to know is in HAUS Lab it's the opposite. So warm is cool and cool is warm. Packaging is absolutely beautiful. The boxes make it such that if you open it, anyone would know that you opened it. So you get the same amount of foundation in this bottle as you would in the Nars like reflecting foundation, so it's not too expensive compared to other brands, but you know, that is £3 that I would have used to buy Greg's. I think I absolutely love this formula. It's extremely lightweight. I don't feel like there's anything on my face. My skin looks like skin skin. I did not even color correct, and you do not see the hyperpigmentation that's going on my chin. It's not very oily, so I do recommend it for the oily girls as well. So much pigment per pump. Also, the pumps on these things, Jesus Christ, one pump on this is like 2 pumps of the Nars light reflecting. Please be careful with the pumps. I didn't even like press it all the way to the bottom. I was halfway through, I was like, no, I'm not doing this, and I ended up using just that one pump for my face. It's freaking 2 a.m. Why do I keep filming at 2 a.m? I know why, because I have a full-time job. I do recommend it for oily girls. Serum like texture, okay, that makes sense. I agree with these claims. They've got a bunch of like 96% said skin looks healthier. Okay, girl. Do I recommend them? Yes, I do. Ding, 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 ding. Anyway, I feel like I'm talking very fast, but when I go to edit, I'm going to find out that I'm not talking as fast as I really need to be talking. Anyway, we're going to go on to the HAUS Labs Bio Blurring Loose Setting Powder. You get 7 grams of product in this powder, as opposed to my Laura Mercier, where you get 29 grams, and the product packaging is a little bit short of being the same size. Why? What was the reason? Another thing that I don't like about this packaging is when you open it up, it does have this thing that presses down on this net specifically, so I can't do this and get the product in the lid. Don't angry me. For this powder that only has 7 grams worth of product in it, you pay 36 Great British pound. Meanwhile, the Laura Mercier translucent powder is 36.50. So you literally get more than 4 times worth of the what do you call this? More than 4 times worth of the HAUS Labs powder. You get that in Laura Mercier, and you only pay 50p more for this. Come off it. Come of it. The HAUS Labs powder, it is not as fine as the Laura Mercier powder. That being said though, it is not a bad powder. Will I be repurchasing this powder? I'm gonna say I don't know. I paid £36 for this thing. Okay, listen to me. I want to give it the benefit of the doubt. I want to give it enough time to try it out and make sure that I hate it. Before I come on here and I say I hate it. But right now I'm leaning towards I might not buy this again. I think some of the claims that the powder is making is not stuff that you can just test out. It's stuff that you maybe notice after a few uses. That being said though, there are a bunch of claims that I do actually agree with, like seamlessly melts onto the skin, subtly blurs, weightless, soft focus finish. I agree with those claims. I think for me, for people who will look like me, I think this shade is a good shade. I think it's good for oily girls. It's a powder. My suspicion is this is one of those powders that however your skin looks when you first put it on is how it's going to stay throughout the day. That is my suspicion and my hope for this product. But I will confirm this at a later date. Is it a good product? Yes. Is it going to work? Yes. Do I recommend it because of that? Sure. Yes. But it is £36. You only get 7 grams worth of product on it. I don't recommend baking with it because it is 7 grams worth of product, £36. But if you've been wanting to try it, I think it's a good powder. It does the job. It's just also very expensive. HAUS Labs, I'm gonna need you to do better and get all of your extra products to the UK. It's actually, thank you so much. Next, we are going to be talking about the Nars Afterglow blushes. I quite like the blushes. I like the formula of them. Sheer, wearable, but buildable coverage. So the more you put on, the more payoff you're gonna get. We'll say get a very dense brush. I do love the color range. I think they're beautiful. I don't tend to wear makeup every single day, but if I did and I use this product every single day, I don't know that it's gonna last me too long just because of how watery it is and how pigmented I like my blushes to be. That being said, do I really need my blush to be like shiny bright like the sun every single day? Not really. So maybe this might train me to be like a little more light-handed. I don't know, but I do really like them. It doesn't stay tacky or oily once it's done drying down. It doesn't go to like a matte finish either. It's like a nice little satiny, soft, healthy, glowy like sheen. I think the dry girls will love this. They'll love this. But if you're an oily girl, I think you can make it work as well. Do I recommend them? Yes, I bloody do. I want the whole collection now. Finally, we have the Nars Afterglow Sensual Shine Lipstick in the shade Truth or Dare. I really wanted this shade when I did the Sophia Richie wedding makeup look. You see, when that video came out, it was when this first launched in the US. This only just came out in our site. It's okay. We are children of God. The Lord loves us. He will not forsake us, even if Nars does. I love it. I love the product. 1.5 grams worth of product in here, which is mind-boggling for lipstick, you know. So that's how much product you actually get in the tube, which isn't too bad. Yeah, so this is £26.50. Not too expensive, but also not the cheapest thing on the market. I'm sure there are dupes that exist of this exact product. I really like it. I only wanted the one. I want them all. It feels almost balmy, but like really, really lightweight. Also, I really like the packaging. Okay, look at it. Look at it. It's just so cute. I think that's everything I had to say about everything. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you love my makeup look. Let me know if you will be doing the latte makeup look, or if you have done it, because obviously your girl is late to this trend. But let me know in the comment section below. It's fine. It's okay. We can be late. Nobody's chasing us. It's all good. I hope this video was helpful to you, and I will see you next week. Goodbye.